Hey, my name is Kathy Rudkin, and I'm CEO of Rudkin Productions and Digital Domino. And I just wanted to jump on here and just talk to you really quick today and just give you a little bit of background. This is my daughter, Faye Rudkin, and I want to come to tell you our story, just a little bit of kind of our history. When Emma was 3 years old, she had a really high fever, and there was something wrong with her hearing. And as a young mama, I was super young, and I took her to the audiologist. That was a day that really changed our lives. But how that worked for us is they gave her blocks, and I was outside the audiology booth and I could see through the window. They don't put it through any hearing device. They actually play it within the booth, and they told her that the blocks made noise. She just kept listening, and the sounds were so loud that I could hear the sound outside of the booth, and she was still sitting there with the block on her ear. Kind of an out-of-body experience, but we realized that Emma actually was deaf at that time. And so at that moment, our life completely changed, and her life completely changed. Hearing aids range from $3,000 to $9,000, and of course, being a young parent, we didn't have the money. Every hearing aid that she had, we would finance, and we would have to do this again and again. So our story, as she was younger, was definitely a harder journey, but the cool thing about God is that out of that really hard story came something incredibly amazing.
So we created Aid the Silent as a family, and it started right here at Rudkin Productions, and it grew into its own building, its own facility now in San Antonio. But the heart of the matter is, we know what it's like for young families and for a community to really struggle to pay off these devices and also being able to provide these resources. So Aid the Silent is the beautiful thing that grew from our whole story, and of course it grew out of the ad agency here.
And we are now celebrating 10 years of Aid the Silent, which is so cool. And what we do now is we provide hearing aids for families, FM systems, speech therapy, ASL lessons.
Summer camp, we work with educators of the deaf from every major regional day school program for the deaf. We also do continued education. We partner with communities that don't have access to medical care, so we are boots on the ground for these resources.
Here's what's going to happen. For every single person that signs up for Digital Domino, any service, we're going to donate $100 back to Aid the Silent. This is more than a marketing agency. This is our life. And we want other families to feel the freedom that we didn't feel. I want other families to feel that freedom and to have the resources and the services they need. So every time you sign up, $100 will go to Aid the Silent, and we appreciate you support.
It's more than just marketing, we're making a difference.